Well, hello. Thank you very much for watching. Wanted to go through our red wines today. Most of them are made from Saperavi grapes, except our Huanchkara. And I'll tell you what Huanchkara is made of in a little bit. Though our regular Saperavi, so to say, or Saperavi made in stainless steel. All right, we do have our Cacitelli also stainless steel, Saperavi stainless steel. We do have a Tolikauri stainless steel, Hirvi stainless steel, and we do this to somehow preserve that grape characteristic, grape aromas, and we tasted many times in Georgia, but a lot of people around the world never tasted, and I personally want them to taste Saperavi way it is, then Saperavi in oak, Saperavi in Quevri, Saperavi Cabernet blend, and so on and so forth. The Saperavi premium, the Saperavi over here, it's 13% alcohol level, made in stainless steel. It's a nice purple color, a lot of fruits, mostly it's pretty, it got a fairly high acidity, but you still have a ripe cherries and blueberries and dark berries, little herbs too in the end. So next one, very good one. Next one, Saperavi Premium. There is no categorization why it calls premium, because it is better than regular Saperavi, but always there was some categorization, House Spanish Reserva or Grand Reserva. But we did a lot of good things with this Saperavi. So what we did was we took stainless steel and a French oak, 8-month French oak, and we blended 30% that French oak wine and 8-month French oak Saperavi and stainless steel Saperavi. And then we took that and we kept it 8 months in a used oak. So what we got here, this wine previously had 90 points from wine decanter. And then what we got is very, very, very powerful Saperavi. This specific wine, was made for American market. You cannot find this Saperavi Premium anywhere else. This is 2015 vintage, and on the nose you have that touch of vanilla, touch of oak. What happens with the oak aging? But very strong, very medium to high acidity, but very well balanced with fruit characteristics, and it has very strong and round tannins. So if you're looking for the previous vintage was compared to, some people compared Russian River Oak aged Pinot Noirs or even Washington, but personally I think this is more like a Zinfandel Merlot Cab. It was compared to some Grenache Syrahs, but I think there's a lot of Syrah, Petit Syrah, and Zinfandel characteristic, and that has a nice finish, strong finish. So any red wine drinker, it doesn't really taste like Bond Pluribus or something heavy Cabernets, but very strong, very good red wine if you like to enjoy with your dinner. Next one would be Mukuzani. Mukuzani is small protected appellation in Georgia. It's a Saperavi grape, aged 8 months in oak. Well, this one is 12 months because this is our latest vintage, so we kept it a little longer, 13% alcohol level. And a lot of times it was compared to more like a Southern Rhone Valley Grenache Syrah, Petit Syrah grapes, dark chocolate, dark pep, dark fruits, very dark, deep purple, and finish of a lot of spices, like almost like Middle Eastern spices, something very heavy. It complements with the spicy steak very well, and any barbecue pretty much. So really good wine. Then next one is, let me finish Saperavi. Saperavi also, but we made it in clay. 3 months skin contact, 6 months in clay. Very dark, very impenetrable, full of flavor, very strong and round, gentle tannins. Amazing wine. Very limited edition also, made with 8,000-year traditions. 13% alcohol though. And what's up with 13% alcohol? We could have gone better. We could have harvested on a higher brick, and we could have gone and we could have made it 14% and a 14.5% or so on and so forth. No, as we know, and I'm sure some of you know, all wine benefits are pretty much in tannins. And when you have young tannins, the health benefit of wine is actually increases compared to older tannins. And alcohol level 13 is almost like a threshold. 13% alcohol, young tannins, that's your best wine to drink on daily basis if you use it as a medication, and that's how Georgians did. You know, we get drunk, but this is our healing. We are healing our soul, and you know, this contributes to our cholesterol. So, long story short, you know, this study is done. I didn't make this up. Read it. 13% alcohol level is a threshold. Over 13 is not as beneficial as 13. And young tannins are more beneficial for health than older tannins. All right, that's your story about 13% alcohol level and why oldest wines are 13%, because they are young, they are healthy, they are very low cholesterol, and they are natural wines. So please enjoy them. But before I finish, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Khvanchkara. Khvanchkara was a favorite wine for a lot of people, and it is still. And it is made in Raja region from two different grape varieties, in this case, Alexandriuli and Mujuretuli. And what's special about this wine? This wine is a sweet and spicy, right? Sweet and dry, same time. It starts with full flavor of ripe fruits, and then goes to dryness and spiciness, almost like, you know, I don't know, red pepper, like paprika or black peppers, and all kinds of spices in the end. So very unique wine. I know the semi-sweet wines are not a big deal in the United States, but trust me, on the nose, it is aromatic, and almost you feel, this is probably like a, you know, Riesling-ish, but in a red kind of red wines. But then when you drink in somewhere from mid palate to end palate, it dries up and it becomes spicy. Unique wine. If you never had, I highly recommend to try at least a glass of it. All right, so here we go. All our the red lineup. We got Saperavi stainless steel, one more time, Saperavi premium, aged in oak. Also Mukuzani, protected appellation, aged 12 months in oak. Then you have Khvanchkara, that is made from two different grape varieties, Alexandriuli and Mujuretuli, semi-sweet wine. However, it has a spicy finish, and I don't consider this as semi-sweet. And Dora, also Saperavi grape variety, 6 months in Kvevri, and 3 months with the skin contact. Okay? Please look up these wines at GeorgianWS.com, or follow us on Facebook, Georgian Wines and Spirits, on Instagram as well, Georgian Wines and Spirits. Thank you very much for watching. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. We'll be more than happy to assist you and invite you actually to all our wine tastings. Thank you very much.